was a time in the distant past, like 5 years ago, last Tuesday, in which if you wanted to get work done on the go, you needed one of these, right? You needed a laptop. This was the only way you could get work done on the go. But these days, that's changed, because now, with our smartphones, we have mobile computers right in our pocket. But there's just one problem with that. If you really want to get work done on the go, you need one of these, right? You need a keyboard. And that is where this comes in. The Shamom! Wait, it's the WOWKeys! So this is kind of freaking cool. It's called the WOWKeys, and it's from a company called Omnio. And I mean, it's a keyboard for your mobile phone, for your iPhone specifically. This is actually a really cool thing to have set up, maybe at your desk, your office, places where you're actually gonna get some work done on your phone. This thing is actually really handy. Anyway, so support. What can you use this thing with? Well, PC and Mac, as well as iOS 4. It also supports the iPod Touch, obviously, iPhone 3GS and iPhone 4. But therein lies really the one big issue with this thing. As fast as sort of technology moves, specifically Apple's product line, every year they refresh it, that means this thing's sort of already out of date. So if you have an iPhone 5 or above, kind of out of luck, because the plug will not work. This uses the old iPod iPhone dock connector. So if your phone doesn't have that, can't use this keyboard. It won't fit, which is technological discrimination. And there's actually only one cable on this thing. It's a USB cable at the top. Take this cable, you plug it into your computer, plug it into my MacBook Pro, and the great thing is that it only takes a few seconds to get this thing up and running. I actually set it up before this review. Literally, all I had to do was, I had to push 2 buttons on the keyboard, Mac OS X picked it up, and I was already able to use it as a keyboard for my laptop. You can bring up a document here, and check this out. Working up and running within seconds, fully functional keyboard for your MacBook or your PC, which is really cool. But what this thing's really designed for is tandem use between your laptop and your iPhone. And check out how easy it is to get up and running with your iPhone on this thing. You just plug it in. What's great is it's actually charging as it's plugged in, which is awesome. Slide to unlock. And you see there are 2 little little LED indicators at the top, right? Right now it's set up that this thing will work for my computer, so I can bring up the blank document again. And as you can see, we're typing on my laptop. But with a simple press of a button, it switches over to iPhone. And now I can bring up notes, start a new note, and now I'm typing on my iPhone with the same keyboard. Simple press of a button, just awesome, really easy to use. And as you can see, there's no installation or setup. You just plug it in, and it pairs up, and you're ready to go. You know, it's not just about work either. You know, if you're a gamer, this is of particular interest, or it should be to you, just because of these 4 buttons. Sometimes you just need buttons. It makes movement easy. That kind of direct input is something that the iOS platform is sorely lacking. But when you plug in, all of a sudden you've got directional keys, and you've got a space bar, and you can actually do things in your games that you take for granted when you have a controller, but you can actually play your games on this, and sometimes it makes basic functionality in your video games a lot easier. Brings sort of a degree of PC control to the world of iOS games. Well, like I said, at first, I'll be honest, I thought that's kind of stupid. Why do I need a keyboard for a mobile device? But then I realized, once I started messing with it, that it's really sort of it's meant to be like a mandatory station for your iPhone. So I especially find it useful in like an office setting. You leave it at your office. As soon as you get there in the morning, you just plug your phone in, and then you're ready to go. Not only does it charge all day, but you can shoot off emails that come to your phone really quickly, iMessages, leave notes, things like that. And then again, with a simple press of a button, you can switch back to using it as a keyboard for your laptop. So a really cool device, very flexible, and really, I mean, if only because it brings those to the world of iOS gaming. It's like a match made in heaven. It's the Omnio Wow-Keys from Omnio. This thing's pretty cool, you guys. Would you like to play Pokemon later? These are obviously very important questions. These are the kind of things you're asking all day at the office. Or at least we are here at Classic Game Room. We have a little bit of a different office.